share it. So if you click this button, it generates a URL that you can share on Facebook or Twitter, send out blast emails to everybody that you know or whatever. If they click that URL and it'll take them to the store and they can purchase access to your place. Once they buy this thing, they'll have access to get into your place and see all of your projects and all of your ideas, so that not only are they witnessing this thing, not only are they contributing $5 or $10 to be a part of this, but they can also contribute ideas, because they might think that this Rotary Club thing, were you all the first nonprofit? Anyway.
No, whole bunch of us.
Excuse me?
Whole bunch of Rotary Clubs.
Got it. So it would allow you to not only witness what's going on, and contribute money, but they could also contribute ideas. Or if you have certain events, they could show up and volunteer, because you can not rope them in a bad way, but get them engaged in the activities, leveraging social media. So anyway, so first you create it, sign the dollar place, get it in the store, share it using social media. They click that link, go to the store, buy access, they join the place, so that's 5. And then 6, the App Store will credit this account, this thing called Pocket Money, which every member of the place has, because you can make money either by creating a content place or even just pressing the share button and sending a URL out to Twitter Space or whatever. If somebody clicks it and they buy access to the place, whoever shared it gets 10% of whatever the revenue was for the place. So everybody has an interest in growing your situation. Is anybody lost?
Totally.
Okay. Question?
Yeah, I'm wondering, we're a nonprofit, and so we don't charge in the sense, I mean, we pay dues as members, but we don't charge outsiders to come and visit or be with us. I could see how we might be able to use this for raising funds for Shelter Box, or for some of the projects that we do. But I'm a little confused about the idea that people paid memberships base.
Should be like a virtual raffle. There's a bit of a raffle ticket, but
Just a tip.
Can we do that?
sure.
So,
And then
what is
how
your
do you
name?
guys make money?
Well, that's a fine question. What's your name again?
Sarah?
Sorry, I didn't know the first place. Did you bring up the idea of compliance, like all the paperwork that you have to do to
Yes.
comply? Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm actually not sure of what the right way to do it so that you're in compliance with the 501c3 or whatever stuff you have to get compliance with. But the idea, so how do we make money? If, let's say you charge $10 for access, $6 would go to you, $3 would go to Blue Jean Time, and $1 would go to whoever presses that button. So if you or Rotary Club press the share button to send the URL out and people came in, then you get 60% plus 10% for the sharing of
So we have
access.
multiple projects. One is Shelter Box, one is Here to Share, Chantilly. So people could come in and make contributions to
So-
particular projects.
So that's the wrinkle. There are fundraising, crowdfunding platforms like Kickstarter or Indiegogo
Yeah.
or other things where the percentage might be 6% or something that the platform would take, and then you would get the rest. And it's like it lasts for 2 months or some defined period of time, and it's for a particular, I don't know what you call it, not promotion, but a particular thing that you're raising money for. The thing that's different about this model is that, and this isn't just created for nonprofits, this is created for anybody who has an idea or content that could be compelling, and I'll show an example later. But the difference with this is an annual membership. So if it's $10, that whoever joins, if they want to continue staying around, they would pay $10 a year. And the idea is that you are inviting people who believe in the Rotary Club, not particular. I wouldn't think you would use it for a particular project like a scholarship or whatever. You might tweet about this is some initiative that we're trying to raise funds on, and if you want to see come join this place or whatever. This, to me, would be more attracting people who believe in the Rotary Club vision and they want to be a part of it. Not necessarily a member of the Rotary Club, but they want to be a member of this place that you're advertising so that they can see. They can see, they want to be a volunteer. And it could be somebody in Timbuktu. It doesn't really, Twitter, Facebook, all this stuff is global. It doesn't really matter where they're located, but the idea is that they want to come in, see what you're doing, they believe in what you're doing, and they are willing to pay a price to help, basically contributing to the work. But at the same time, you can get their ideas, you can get their opinions on what to do better.
So, for example, if I had a Facebook page, which I don't, but if I did, I could publish saying, something on my Facebook page saying, I'm in the Rotary Club and we're doing this fundraiser. And if you're interested in one more body, click on a link which will take them somehow back to this common place.
Right.
Progress of it, and then they can also click on something and donate money.
Well, in order for them to see what's in there, they'll be joining the place as an interested volunteer or whatever. So not only would they get access to the place, but if you want to see more, you probably don't have time now, but you'll see every single artifact, whether it's a topic or an election or a checklist, you can add comments. Anybody that's a member of the place.
Can you segregate the content place so that some people who's just coming in for an interested party but not hearing, you only see some parts of it and not others?
Yeah, you could just create a separate place for the Rotarians.
The way that it would make sense is you could have as many places as you want, and other places are free. You could have a place to run your internal business, but things that you want to make public, that you want people to be able to have visibility in what's going on, but pay for it. You can put that in a place and assign a dollar place after it, and then charge an access fee to it. So, as I was mentioning before, the platform has two sides. One is the intranet side that allows an organization to do work where all of the members are all over the place and they can see the work that's happening. But you can use that same functionality to say, create a place where people can charge, where people can pay a fee to get access to, and they can see whatever it is that you want them to see, but they can also contribute ideas. And yeah, whether it's to decisions, they can contribute in votes, they can vote if you want them to vote, they can even brainstorm ideas. Excuse me?
Can they donate?
Yes, so what I suspect if you don't have I would assume that you have a site where you can press a button to donate money. If you don't,
We should. We don't.
okay, if you don't, that's something that we don't have, but we could add that as a map.
Solomon, if you show them your workflow, the Christian Lopez place has a link to a crowdfunding site within the site.
Okay,
So you could show them the whole workflow if you can get on the
yeah,
internet.
how's time?
You have 18 minutes, they said 20 minutes, so you have 2 minutes.
I've gone to 18 minutes so far?
Yeah.
You can go together.
Okay. Okay.
8 or 10 minutes or so, go ahead.
So I'll show an example. That's actually coming up pretty soon. But any more questions on this? So important takeaways from this is there's you can create a place, charge an access fee. Strangers can join the place, pay an access fee, witness the things that are going on, and not just witness it, but add ideas, participate in votes and generation of checklists, all that kind of stuff. And we use PayPal for everything. So